Hello Scorpio, welcome to your January 2020 love reading. I'm going to shuffle these cards a few times and then we'll get started. As we are waiting, I just want to go over my general disclaimer. As this is a general reading, it will not resonate with every single Scorpio on the planet. So if you find this is not resonating with you, please do check your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs for messages that may be meant for you at this time. That being said, please never make a life-altering decision or any decision based off of any read, because the energies on the table will not show everything that is going on with your specific situation. So if you are looking something that is specific to you, please do get a private reading. If you are interested in one from me, please check the details down below. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and get started. The heart of the matter, we have the Five of Pentacles. So this is dealing with difficulty, loss, feeling rejected or left out in the cold. This could be you, or this could be the person you're dealing with. This could be, difficulty at work and home and life and health. Or this can be even loss of a job, of a family member, of a situation, of money, or of a relationship. What is crossing it is the Three of Swords, which is all about that heartbreak, pain, grief, suffering. This can be betrayal in love. So this could be something major, like finding out that a partner, cheated on you, or something minor but yet still painful, like a trusted family member, friend, or confidant speaking poorly behind your back, which would still cause you a lot of pain. In the distant past, we have the Two of Pentacles, so that's that whole dance of change. It's being caught between two things and trying to juggle, keep all things in the air while you figure out which direction, which way to go. This could be the changes in life, taking on a new path, a new discovery, a new phase. In the recent past, we have the Four of Cups, so this is all about, feeling rejected, feeling unhappy, dissatisfied with where you're at, with what you have, wanting something more. And what's crowning it is the Nine of Wands, which is the energy of the wounded warrior. You've been through the battle, you're tired, you're exhausted, you feel like giving up, but this card cautions you from doing just that, because what you've been fighting for, what you've been waiting for, is just about to happen. What is coming towards you at this time, Scorpio, is justice. So that is, the scales being balanced out, things coming back into balance for you, a fair and just decision being made. If you are involved in any court cases, this is indicating that it will be, justice will be served in this case, and that things will most likely come out in your favor. How you see yourself at this time is the Five of Cups. So this is speaking of, again, heartbreak, sorrow, pain. This being focused on what has been lost, not seeing what still remains possible for you. And the outside influences is the Two of Wands. So this is an indication, just like the Two of Pentacles, that there is choices to be made, decisions to be made. Usually in the Two of Wands, this is where the decision has already been made, but has maybe not been enacted upon. So this is in the planning stages, looking at the future and planning it out. What is in your hopes and fears is the Seven of Pentacles, and that kind of speaks to divine timing, as well as needing to, have patience and wait to see results. And the energies coming towards you at this time is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is that slow moving knight. He's coming forth to bring offers of stability, and it could be, bringing offers for a job or anything really. It could be love, it could be a job, it could be money matters, it could be health related news. And we have the Queen of Swords on the bottom. And the Queen of Swords is an energy of someone who operates from their head, not from their heart. And this queen doesn't deal with any bullshit. She will cut things out that does not serve her best interest or does not serve her. Okay, at this time, Scorpio, we're going to grab some clarifiers to kind of get a deeper look at the story as it's unfolding. Bear with me just one moment. Alright, Spirit Team, can I get an overall energy, a clarification on the Five of Pentacles and the Three of Swords, please? Make it clear, make it precise, please. Thank you. Thank you. So the first card came out was the Eight of Pentacles. And that's indicating somebody who is working on themselves, working hard to come up with a plan, or just really working a lot. So you could be burying yourself into work to try to avoid really facing the situation or feeling the situation, or the person that you're dealing with could be hard at work on themselves. We do have the Lovers card here, which indicates this, union between two people. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic, but I believe in this case it probably was, as this is a love reading. We also have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Rods, which indicated, that this definitely has come to an end. Someone felt overburdened, overstressed, and overworked. And they seen this as this was we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is relating to that happily ever after card. But beyond that, it's also family ties. So I feel like this could have been a family situation where maybe even a marriage came to an end because there was some betrayal that left somebody feeling very overburdened, overstressed by the situation. This was a strong connection, and someone has really been burying themselves in work, trying to avoid seeing it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Swords as well, which definitely indicates a very painful ending. Why is the Two of Pentacles here, please, Spirit? Show me clearly and accurately for the distant past. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Please show me clearly. Thank you. Okay, so what came out was the Sun. So you may be dealing with a Leo, but you do not have to be. But this is an indication that, we have that balancing act where we're trying to keep all things up in the air. So we're feeling a lot of chaos and a lot of stress in this situation. So the person that was kind of going through this Two of Pentacles energy really just wanted to kind of get back to life where, the Sun is all about that happy, warm, joyful energy. It's a place where, we can live spontaneously and enjoy the simple pleasures in life. And really just, this is where our creative ideas and projects and are sparked from. So I feel like, this person is going through this chaotic situation. This juggling act was really just wanting to get back to the simple joys in life. Bottom of the deck, we have the Tower, which indicates a, epiphany or destruction with a situation. Four of Cups, please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Four of Cups here for Scorpio? Please show me carefully. Why is, and clearly and confidently, why is the Four of Cups here? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. We have the Ace of Wands. So whoever this was the Four of Cups that were feeling rejected and sad, maybe even you, Scorpio. Oh, you wanted a passionate new beginning. You wanted to begin something that was going to spark your interest and bring back this, pleasure in your life. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here, please? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Thank you. Okay, so what came out is the Six of Wands, which is indicating wanting to have a victory, to be recognized for the efforts that you put in. We have the Nine of Cups, which indicates emotional fulfillment, wish is coming true, the wish card. It is all about having family and friends surrounding you in times of trouble, as well as in times of victory to celebrate with you. It is being happy in life and career, in love, and all situations. It's at pre 10 of Cups, but it is emotional fulfillment and which is coming true. What we have here also, which I find ironic, is we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands. So again, you could be dealing with a fire sign. So this would be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. But again, you don't have to be. But the Knight of Wands is somebody who is impetuous and impatient. They are also very social, and they like to be the center of attention. They're given to just, big grand gestures from the best of intentions, but it's not always thought through. They are like focal points. People love to be around them, so they're very much charismatic, and they can be unfortunately undependable in situations because they have a tendency to get distracted by the next thing. They kind of go chasing after the next shiny challenge or thing that catches their attention. The King of Wands is a little bit more focused. He's full of passion and desire. He's very charismatic, like the Knight of Wands, but where the Knight of Wands fails is he is not one to go with the flow. He likes to set his own goals and has his own ways of actually getting to those goals. And what is else coming in is the Knight of Pentacles. And what I feel here is that this is the slow-moving knight. It's very slow, but he's the most steady and dependable knight in the tarot. You can depend on him. He's good with financial matters. He's got a stability around him. He's not one for the party scene, unlike the Knight of Wands would be. And we also have the Two of Cups, which indicates, that partnership coming together in love, joining together as one. It's soulmate energy. Now, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be a partnership at work, a friendship, or even a relationship between family members. But in this case, I do see it as a romantic partnership. And when I take a look at that whole entire situation, what I feel like is you've been holding out, you've been waiting for, something that's going to give you emotional fulfillment, that you maybe were in the past involved with somebody who was more like the Knight of Wands, very passionate, but very unpredictable, couldn't count on them. So you want somebody that's going to bring stability into your life, that's going to have that passion, and it's going to be able to be someone that you can open up with. Why is justice here? Why is justice here? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is justice here? And we have the Seven of Cups. So when I see that, I feel like it's because somebody had their options open. They had maybe many options or choices to choose from, and they could have been at a bit of a dissolution. And I always say that justice is not here unless there was some injustice in the situation. Why is the Five of Cups here? Please show me clearly and accurately. Why is the Five of Cups here? Okay, we have the Four of Swords and the Fool. So what I feel like here is, you see yourself as heartbroken. You see, yourself as being in sadness and grief. And what I believe here is you've been taking a time out. You've been kind of reflecting on what this past situation was that really brought you this pain, this suffering. And with that Four of Swords, when I see that, with the overall energy of the Queen of Swords, this is the moment right before you get up and you cut out what doesn't serve you, that you cut out this feeling of heartbreak and loss so that you can move forward and go on a new journey, take a new path. Follow your intuition and let it lead you down a new road. It's not having all that information, not knowing what lies ahead of you, but taking that proverbial leap of faith anyway and going and or taking a brand new beginning for yourself. What is this Two of Wands? What is this Two of Wands for Scorpio, please, and the outside influences? What is this Two of Wands? Thank you. We have the Seven of Swords. So someone is being deceptive, or was maybe in the past deceptive. This is Seven of Swords is all about, you know, sneakiness, lying, manipulation, untruths. It's just really this sneaking around, lying energy. And then we have the Two of Wands here, which indicates, you know, not having made a decision, but haven't acted upon it. So what I feel maybe is somebody has come up with a sneaky plan they haven't quite yet acted upon. Yeah, and this person is feeling rejected and left out in the cold. Then we have the King of Pentacles here. So what I feel is maybe they're going to come forward and say that they have changed, that they have some stability here, but I wouldn't necessarily trust that to be true. Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in your hopes and fears? Why is the Seven of Pentacles here in the hopes and fears? The Seven of Pentacles is an energy that speaks of divine timing, that having to wait. And, you know, I always say this is kind of like the farmer who plants his crops. You know, he does all that he can in a situation with that. You know, he plants them, he waters them, he fertilizes them. He was waiting for them to grow. And as much as he wants to rush the situation, he cannot rush the, you know, the growing process, as it has to happen naturally for him, for anyone really, to see what the rewards are going to be. And just like the farmer, this is not something that can be rushed. It has to happen in its natural pace. We got the Queen of Swords clarifying that. So what I feel like is you are in that waiting period, and you are ready to cut out any bullshit, anything that's not going to serve your best interest. You've had your, you know, time with dealing with all this grief and with this, you know, playboy or girl energy, and you're just not going to tolerate that anymore. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? But I do feel like there's an offer coming in to you, Scorpio, that is going to be stable. Yeah. Yeah, that's being clarified by the Four of Cups. That feeling of lost, rejection, not happy with what you have, wanting something better. Yeah. Someone from the past. Okay. I'm getting a better, clear picture here. So the person that's coming in, they're feeling rejected. They're feeling sad. They're not happy with where they're at. They have the moon here, so they're up in their head with fears and worries and their anxieties. This is the more the shadow side of things. This is a Six of Cups, so that's indicating someone from your past returning. And I feel like it's this person here that is going to come in with it, saying that they're stable, that they've got themselves under control, but they're being deceptive about this. Again, they're feeling rejected, lost. It's going to take some mental clarity around the situation, but they're coming in to say that they're going to offer you make an offer that they're saying is stable, but take it as you will. We all have free will, but I'm not seeing that this person is being very truthful about that at this time. For some of you, they may be, but for what I'm seeing here, I'm seeing some deception still about. The High Priestess is here, which is indicating that there are things that have not been revealed. We have the Two of Swords, which is that place being stuck between two things, about having two options to choose from. And we have the Tower, and again, we have the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like in this situation that you're going to have to stand in this Queen of Swords, you know, energy, and really look at the situation. You can listen to what they have to say, but then use your head, not your heart, to really make a decision on this, because you're, you know, the Queen, like I said, the Queen of Swords, when she's in that energy, she doesn't handle any bullshit. She cuts things out that aren't going to serve her. So that's what I see coming at you at this time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to clear the table, and then we're going to pull cards for what this person may be thinking about you at this time, where they're at in their head space regarding you, where they're at in their heart space regarding you. And then we'll get some romance angels and a guidance card from the goddesses for closing out this session. So I'll be back in just one moment. Okay, thank you, Scorpio, for waiting. All right, let's get a look at what is going on in your person's headspace. All right, Spirit team, can we get a glance and see what may be going on in Scorpio's person's headspace regarding them at this time? Thank you. What's going on in Scorpio's person's head space towards them at this time? How are they thinking about Scorpio? How are they thinking about Scorpio? Okay. And where are they at in their heart space towards Scorpio at this time? Where are they at in the heart space towards Scorpio at this time? How are they feeling? How do they feel about my Scorpio? How do they feel? Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Swords. So this could be somebody, you could be dealing with an air sign, so the Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. All right, so let's take a look here and see how they're thinking about you at this time. We have the Three of Wands, the Empress, and the Five of Cups. So what they're thinking is they're trying not to focus on what has happened in the past here too much. They are looking to the future. They're looking out and seeing what is still available for them, maybe still available for the two of you together. So they're really trying to focus on that. They see you as the Empress. So the Empress is an energy of creation. So you could be the mother of their, and nurturing. And this is also the mother of the tarot. So you could be a mother of their children. You don't have to be. Please take that only as it resonates. The Empress, it doesn't necessarily indicate female gender. We all obtain masculine and feminine energy within us. So this can be at any gender. It just really speaks to the traits and the energy of the card. So with the Empress here, the Empress is an energy that embodies all of the traits and all the energy of all the four queens of the tarot. So this is somebody who is, grounded and down to earth. She is very stable. She is loving and caring and intuitive and sensitive and passionate. And she has a love of people and of things. So, and she's also, some of the Queen of Swords in there. She's smart. She's intellectual. She can hold her own in a conversation. She also doesn't going to hold on to things that aren't going to serve her best interest because she knows her worth. And what I'm seeing here, Scorpio, is they know your worth. They see you as the Empress. And they're feeling very heartbroken over the loss of your relationship. Where they're at in the heart, we have the King of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, and the Nine of Swords. Wow, okay. So again, this is the energy of somebody who is passionate. They have, matured up from the King of Wands, or Knight of Wands to the King of Wands. They are very passionate, very fiery. They have their mindset on what they want, and they're making their own way of getting it to it, because again, they don't go with the flow of things. They do see that this has come to an end, and they feel very betrayed by this. They're very hurt. Very, very hurt, and they don't see how this could possibly get any better. So they're definitely feeling this Nine of Swords energy, which is something in their heart. They're in anguish. They're losing sleep. They're worried. They're depressed. They're very sad. Let's take a look here and see what energies or actions they may be taking towards you at this time. Okay, what energies or actions may Scorpio's person be bringing towards them at this time, please? What energies or actions may Scorpio's person be bringing towards them at this time? Please show me clearly and accurately. Thank you. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. Alright, let's take a look here. So we have this Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. Okay, so what I'm seeing here is this is an energy of someone who is trying to leave troubled water and move towards smoother waters. This is being in a place of being unbalanced, being in conflict, having learned a lot of lessons and trying to move forward, maybe even move towards you, but something is causing them to hold back. They're holding back their emotions, their thoughts, their feelings. They may not be communicating with you. I don't feel like maybe you're in communication with each other at this time. We have the Queen of Wands here, so they have a lot of passion. And they have a natural interest in people, and they want to come forward towards you. But again, there is the Seven of Swords energy here, which is indicating some type of deception. Well, whether it is on their behalf, or what I mean by that is, either they're being deceptive about something in general towards you or towards a situation, saying that they're stable and they're not. Or they're being self-deceptive about how they're feeling. But we have the Ten of Cups here, which indicates that they want to come forward because they do see you as, they're being their entire emotional fulfillment. So what I really get the feeling is they want to move forward, but they're holding back from it. Even though they're feeling very passionate, there's something about the situation or with this Queen of Wands that is making them feel like there's some deception here, but they do feel like you're their entire happiness. Let's get some romance angels on this for Scorpio. So at this time, I really don't know that they're going to come forward because I don't see that they know that yet. Yeah, reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Well, there we go. They're going to come forward. They are definitely going to come forward. Anything else? Okay, that's too many. Show me clearly. Show me clearly, please, for Scorpio. Thank you. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit to shine. Of fun to shine, playfulness, and reconciliation. There you go, Scorpio. They're definitely coming forward. All right, let's get one advice cards from the goddesses for you, Scorpio, and then we'll get you on your way. Spirit team, can I get one advice card for Scorpio, please, for their January 2020 love reading? One advice card for Scorpio, please, for their love reading. An advice card. Whoa. We're going to take that one. Transformation. I love this card. You are experiencing enormous changes right now, which bring great blessings. So this comes with a very beautiful message that I would love to share with you. As you go through this period of change, it's natural for you to wonder if your future is safe. I'm here to assure you that you're part of nature's cycle of birth, death, and rebirth. To bring in your desired newness, you must first allow old parts of your life to fall away. These changes are to be celebrated, not feared. Give thanks for the shedding of the old. Embrace all of the lessons it brought, and then let it go. Be giddy with excitement at the newness of the gifts that you are now being bestowed upon you, and let their magic surprise and delight you. Yes, Spirit. Scorpio. So what this card can mean is don't be concerned about endings, as they're bringing in the new for you. Your prayers have been answered with this change. Let go of the old. Don't worry about these changes. They're truly for the best. So what I'm feeling here is that Scorpio, that the Spirit is trying to tell you that you're going through a transformation right now, to let go of this old situation, to allow for new to come in, and get in this playful energy so that you're attracting something new and something better that's going to be right for you. And maybe this person coming back is a test to see if you're ready for that new person, that next new stage. Okay, wow, I love this energy. I love when Spirit brings it all together. Okay, Scorpio, please let me know in the comments down below if this resonated with you, or give a thumbs up to that little like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you get messages like this every week. All right, please remember to live in light and love. Namaste. Bye for now, guys.